Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I'm starting a couple of minutes early because I thought I'm ready, so let's just go for it. Hope everyone is doing well today. We're back with SAMP. I thought someone mentioned it yesterday, I think it was Thunderflag actually, that I should do an MTA or a SAMP stream. I kind of said MTA is probably not going to happen because there's reasons and stuff that I'm not going to say out loud on a stream. Um, but SAMP, definitely. SAMP is one of my favourite things to do. I'm just going to turn my mic down ever so slightly because it looks like I'm like going in the red with it, which probably means I'm deafening everyone. But we're back with some SAMP. Hello, everyone. Let's say some hellos then. Riley, Vindis, Thunderflag, Michael, Goku, and Phoenix. Welcome, everybody. Good stuff. I've already got a cigarette because I thought I was literally sat here thinking, oh, I'm going to have this and then I'm going to start the stream. But then I thought, I'm already ready, so might as well just start the stream anyway. Okay. So as usual with these SAMP streams, we always start with a bit of Fall because Fall is amazing. You gave a link to a mod in your Discord. Okay. I will check it out after the stream, or when I remember to. Actually, it's probably a better thing. Why am I at 45 FPS? It's fucking San Andreas, dude. Why? Oh, that'll be why. What the hell? Okay, cool. That'll be why. Maybe the frame limiter in SAMP puts it like 45. It's interesting because in single player the frame limiter puts you at 25, which is always shit. Speedrun of Hit and Run. I won't be able to speedrun it because speedruns take practice, but a playthrough possibly. I don't know, guys. I've been thinking about this pretty much all day. Basically, the future of the channel. There won't be many, if any, like proper series, if that makes sense, like playthroughs and stuff. You enjoying this? Because I don't know. I just feel like it almost doesn't matter what I do. I know I alluded to this yesterday, but it almost doesn't matter what I do on this channel. The result is going to be effectively the same. There will not be much growth, if any. So I kind of feel like I'm just going to do, in the foreseeable, streams like this, where I just kind of play something multiplayer or relaxing and just chill with it. But I don't know. I'm actually almost 100% confident about that. Been thinking about it all day. I just don't really see the point, as I said yesterday. Hello, Ian. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I mean, it depends what kind of series, I guess. If it's like playing through one of the GTAs, it won't be like 100%. It would just be like any percent, if that makes sense to anybody. If anyone's ever seen speedrunning, you'll know what any percent means. It just basically means completing the game. But that's probably what it's going to be like. Remember back in the day where 100% series was like all the things that I used to do? Hey, I won. How am I? I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? I struggled to wake up today. I wasn't like hungover, as you know. In the yesterday stream, I drank a bottle of wine whilst I was having my chit chat with you guys. I'm not been hungover today at all. It's just when I first got up, I struggled to wake up. If that makes sense. Like I felt like I'd only just got up for a good couple of hours at least before my brain was like, "Haha, there you go. Now's your time to function." Um, in terms of what I've done today, Phoenix, I'll check it out, man. I'll see what's what with it. But in terms of what I've done today, and I'll ask you to also tell me what you've done today, or how's your day been. I've basically just sort of lingered around the house, if that makes sense. Like just kind of barely functioning most of the day, but then apart from that, I've been playing Forza. As you guys will know if you follow me on follow me. If you're in the Discord server, I've been grinding Forza achievements before Horizon 5 comes out. So I'm talking about Horizon 4. And yeah, I've been grinding those achievements. I made a quite significant progress today with some of them, which is pretty cool. It will be my first Xbox game, Xbox-based game, I guess you can say, because I'm playing it on PC, of course, but it's running through Xbox, that I've ever got all achievements for. So that would be kind of nice if I pull that off. Which I should be able to, because the progress that I'm making is pretty sweet. It's just some of the achievements will literally take me 4 weeks to do because of what they are. But I don't mind because there's more than 4 weeks until Horizon 5. So tomorrow live stream. That's something I need to tell you guys as well. Based on what Phoenix has just said, I definitely can't stream tomorrow or Friday because I'm going to Aleishia's place. Saturday is possible. It depends when I get home, mainly. But if I don't stream Saturday, then I'll be back on Sunday. But I don't know what I'll be streaming. Oops, sorry, Riley. Just trying to attack that guy. Tomorrow is holiday? Not for me, it's not. Tomorrow's just a regular day for me. But, yeah, tomorrow and Friday I definitely can't. Saturday, like I said, it's possible. It depends when I get home.
Why you being sucio, homie?
Guess from which country I'm from. I don't know. The States, maybe? Guessing you're from America or something? I don't know. It's just the easiest one to guess. Oops. Oh, shit. But yeah, like I said, I think majority of the streams I'm going to do in the near future will be like these sorts of streams where I'm just sort of chilling, doing whatever. What the hell is that? Oh.
You won't know why you did.
Run.
Who is this clumsy leva? Te mato, cabrón.
Save the touching for the
I don't know, Phoenix. I'm gonna stick with my answer and say America. I don't know, it's really difficult to actually be able to tell. Well, it's difficult to tell because some people from other countries, like, have really good English, if that makes sense. Like, when they're typing. So then you think they're from, like, America or something. Or the UK, or maybe even somewhere in Europe. But then... but then they could be from, like, somewhere else. It's hard to tell. Spend your day watching the tennis? That's not a bad way to spend the day. Formula One's on again this weekend, so I'll be watching that this weekend. Apart from that, I don't know what sort of plans I have for when I go to Aleishia. So mainly just be spending time with her, I guess. It's like the really shit phase of a month where, like, payday is coming up, so I don't have much to use to do things. Until, like, I actually get paid, so I don't know. That's not till the 8th, though. Which is pretty sad. So mainly what I'll be doing is, like... I think after this stream, I'll either play Forza or I'll just go and chill and do things. like watching YouTube or something. But then tomorrow I have to travel and stuff. Then who knows what I'll do with tomorrow evening. I don't know. They did thunder. I'm still shocked that that happened. Of course, we all spoke about it. Hey, when games include online trophies. Online, I know Forza does. Forza's got a lot of them, but they're all like the one things I hate. The online trophies that I hate are the ones that aren't possible by yourself, if that makes sense. That you need sort of a really good team and stuff like that. Take, for example, Criminal Mastermind in GTA 5. That's an annoying one. So, hello OAG, welcome buddy. You've not missed much, we've just been playing Fall. So I won't say that you missed much. But some online achievements are fine. Like all the ones in Forza, for example, you can do without having a friend. At least I think so. Let's do a collab. Probably not. Not because of you, it's more because of I don't know what that would even be. And obviously I'm not massively consistent with the channel, so probably not. How am I? I'm doing alright. Thank you, OAG. Not too bad. How are you, buddy? Oh shit. Oh. Of course I jumped to a falling platform. Hey, look at this. The two online ones I require other players. I'm guessing you mean like Criminal Mastermind and possibly, what is it, All in Order, I guess? Maybe? Or Loyalty? But it's the Loyalty one, isn't it? It's Loyalty and Criminal Mastermind, I'm guessing. Which one are the ones you're talking about? Ranting about the heat. The UK has been pretty miserable the last few days. The GTA Vice City is going to beat Demolition Man faster. I don't know about that. I literally, there's no point me collabing. Like, it's not even anything to do with you, Phoenix. It's just in general. Because I'm not going to be consistent on the channel. I'm just literally going to be streaming whenever I feel like it. If I was like a consistent YouTuber that did it like, not so much every day, but at a consistent pace, then sure, but I just don't. Ah. But Ian, those two you could technically do yourself. I won't even say that those are the really annoying ones. Like, what I'm talking about is like, take the old F1 games, for example, when they had a co-op championship mode. There's an achievement for it. It's to win the Drivers' Championship, and then there's another one where you win the Constructors in co-op mode. You have to have a friend for that. Those are the achievements I'm talking about that are the most annoying. Whereas the two that you just said, you can actually do without having any friends that play the game as well. He was probably lagging. I probably just bored him for no reason. But that's what it saw. That's what I saw. Yeah, but Phoenix, I've seen how many subscribers you've got. You've got 24, I think it said. It wasn't 6K, definitely. And even if you did, the answer wouldn't change. Take Riley, for example. He's got more subscribers than I do, but I probably wouldn't properly collab with him because of the same reason I told you I'm not collabing. Or a better example is DRS, who has nearly 6k last time I saw. He might be above 6k now. Rip. How did he not fall? He didn't even jump. Or at least it didn't look like he jumped. But yeah, the ones in Forza are not that bad, because you can just randomly play the game in the different online modes and get them. The one really annoying one that I'm doing for Forza right now is it's called Scavenger. You basically play Eliminator, which is... Yeah, that's not like... What's his ID? 300? Oh wait, that's not him. It's 380. Whoops. Oh, I gotta wait 60 seconds. I reported the wrong person. Whoops. It looked like it said 300. You can't tell because of the colours. Oh, come on. He's gonna win every round if he doesn't get kicked. What is Forza? It's a game. It's a driving game, racing game. It's been around for years. I think it's been around like roughly the same amount of time that Xbox in general has been around. It used to be an Xbox exclusive. In fact, it still is, really, but with Windows 10 and stuff, they released some Xbox games on PC as well. Oh, come on. How's it not been 60 seconds yet? Thank you. This game gone. Yeah, look at him. There's no way that's lag. He's literally not even jumping. Look at that shit. Hey, Terrace. I mean, that's great, Phoenix, but my answer doesn't change. Yeah, there we go. He got banned for 180 minutes. How long is that? That's 3 hours, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it is. I was trying to do the maths in my head and I couldn't do it. Actually, most Xbox games are on PC now thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Yeah. They've got a lot now. It's so annoying though. Like, it's kind of annoying because I've always loved Forza, like the series, but the first one I ever played was Horizon 3 because throughout my childhood and stuff, we've never really had an Xbox in the house to be able to play it. But what was I gonna say? And Horizon 3 was the first proper Forza game to release on PC. There was that Forza Motorsport 6 Apex that came out before Horizon 3 on PC, but it wasn't like a full game. It was almost like a trial for Microsoft. And it's a trial that worked because the Forza games are really stable on PC. Apart from Forza Motorsport 7, which I've only just fixed using a really strange fix. But apart from that, the game would like freeze every 10 seconds or so. Hey, Climate Kitty. No point in owning an Xbox, to be fair. I mean, there is. The thing is, Xbox, well, they're much cheaper than owning a PC, of course. Because to get a PC that can reliably run, let's say, Horizon 4, you would be spending a lot of money. Kind of like mine. Mine's a really expensive PC. I see the point in an Xbox. Even though most games are now on PC. But there's much less of a point than there once was. I'll say that. But there still is a point to it. How much gigabyte are the Forza games? They're massive. Anywhere between like 60 and 100 gig. I think Horizon 4 is about 100 gig, I think. It is huge. Hey, Full Life. Nice to see you. Nice silver badge, by the way. Series S is like £299 on Rundle Series X games. Exactly. There is still a point to buying an Xbox, even though the majority of the games that were Xbox exclusives are now on PC as well. Taking over full now. We actually have. There's only 2 people. No, I didn't, Clammy Kitty. They are genuinely that big. Yeah, that's true, Terrace. I weren't sure. Like, I don't know how bad the situation is, but obviously I know it was really bad when the Series X and the PS5 first came out. Basically, no one could get them, and there was a lot of like scams going around as well. Like people saying they're selling like a PlayStation 5 and then it's just something different. I think the weirdest one I ever saw regarding that, like with PS5, was someone obviously was claiming to sell a PS5 and then delivered a bag of, I think it was like dog food or something to the person that bought it. Which one are you playing, Full Life? I know which is the worst F1 game, by the way. I know which one is. Yeah, you are playing the worst one. Wait, Full Life, do you have it on PC? By any chance? Yeah? Well, Full Life, if you wouldn't mind, like, obviously, I hate F1 2014 as a Formula One game. It is by far the worst. But one mission of mine eventually is to get every achievement in every F1 game, and there's a few online ones that I need to get for F1 2014. So maybe you could add me on Steam and you can help me with them if you want to play it with me. That's the reason I'm playing it. I tried to switch to 2016, but my computer can't run it. 2016 is a really good game, but yeah. If you can't run it properly, that's pretty shit. I mean, I'm guessing you've tried going on the lowest settings, right? Hey, Vinny. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'll tell you now, actually, which ones I'm going to need help with. Funnily enough, F1 2014, despite it being the worst one, is also my most played one on Steam. I don't really know why. It could be I left it running in the background a lot. I mean, I'm guessing that's why. But there was a time when I used to play F1 all the time with certain people. But then those people I don't really speak to anymore. Do I have a Reddit fan page? No. Should I have one? I don't even use Reddit, to be honest. Like, the only times I've used Reddit is like if I'm looking something up and then Reddit comes up as a search result. So the ones I need is win the driver, literally one of them. Win the Drivers' or Constructors' Championship in co-op. That's all I need to do in terms of online achievements. I think I've got the rest. Let me have a look. Yeah, I do have the rest. So I must have played F1 2014 quite a lot, because I've got an achievement for completing 50 online races, so I must have played it quite a lot. Maybe that's why. I don't know why I would have played it that much, though, because it was fucking awful. But yeah, in terms of the achievements I'll need your help with Full Life, we just need to do a co-op season and win. Yeah, that would be really shit, Full Life. I can't imagine playing an F1 game at 20 FPS. I can't imagine it. I've never done that, I don't think. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. I remember back when I was like laptop gaming. I don't know which F1 it was. It might have been like 2012 or 2013. Those used to run like shit. Hey, Elin. Welcome to the stream. Not that good, by the way. I'm still on intermediate. I mean, I'm probably going to be awful when I first start to play it again, but hopefully, because I've basically been playing racing games all my life, I'll be able to at least go fast enough to win the championship. That'd be a good one to do. Because I pretty much play every F1 game on like the highest difficulty. Um, but that was like in my prime and stuff. Like F1 2020, I play on. In 2020, they have a slider rather than. Because in the games like 2012, 13, and 14, they have like set presets where it's like amateur, intermediate, and it goes up to legend. They're like presets. But in F1 2020, in a few games before that, they have a slider from 0 to 110. And I think for 2020, I played on like 105, I think. Something like that. Because the games progressively got harder the newer they got. Because of Codemasters making improvements to the AI and stuff. But the co-op season that we do Full Life, if we end up doing it, I'll just put the AI on intermediate. So you can play where on the difficulty you're comfortable with, and I'll just try and win the championship to get the achievement, I guess. And it'll give you the achievement as well, I think, if we win the teams championship, which we should do to be honest with you. We'll pick Mercedes or something. Fastest car. Oh, nice, Ian. Sounds good. New F1 car for RF2 announced today. I watched the video for it. It looks really good, actually. Can you share your Steam profile link? If you look in the description, there will be a link to our Steam group. You'll be able to find it there. My Steam name is literally Wilson Incompatible. Incompatible? In capital letters. So you'll be able to find me really quickly. But yeah, just go through the group in the description. You'll be able to find it. It's because Steam like made it harder for people to add people. Like they made it so you need that long code rather than typing in someone's name or some shit like that. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't understand your race talks and formula. Possibly. I don't know. Of course, I can't like switch myself off and simplify things. Um, do you know what I mean? Like I can't like whenever I'm talking about especially racing, I'll just use all the technical terms all the time. And then I'm assuming everyone understands what I'm talking about, but they don't. So it's hard to like switch that off. There's no add friend button on your profile. Well, Full Life's managed it somehow. Are you sure, Thunder? You should be able to. I'm not logged in on Steam. For some reason, it's logged me out on the computer. I don't know why. It keeps doing it. Yeah, if you're signed in on there, if you're signed in on your browser, that might be why. Or if you're on the browser version of Steam, if you're not logged in, you probably can't click it. I don't know. Yeah, I can't simplify things like that full life because then I can't like the way I'm talking about it will no longer make sense, if that makes sense. It won't make sense in my own head. So I'll never be able to like get the point across. Are you blocked? No. Because everyone can still see you typing. Or I can at least. Hey Jesse, welcome to the stream. Do I have stream labels open? Okay, I do. It's the one thing I always forget to open when I start streams. But I must have not forgotten this time. It could be if you've got top chat on rather than live chat. Could be why you can't see it. I mean, that's what I've got on right now. So maybe there's some messages even I'm missing. And I do actually kind of fix that. Because I don't want to be missing stuff. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to take a quick break from SAMP. And I'm just going to log into Steam for anyone that's like sending me account. No, request, sorry. I've got 2 now. I've got Full Life and Thunder. Whoops. I hope there's no like personal information on that page. I don't think there is. So you guys should be able to just see SAMP. Accept. So there we go. I've added everyone that just sent me a Steam request. Because I'm not like that. Whoa, that was loud. Holy shit. My friend plays F1 2020 now, so when he switches to 2014, for me, he gets really messed up. It messed me up as well. But to be honest, it won't mess me up as much because of how bad those games are in comparison. It's not just 2014. It's when you go back to like 2012 and stuff like that. The wheel support's not that good on those games. So when I play 2014 with you, Full Life, I'll be using my this. My Xbox One controller. Because the wheel support is too bad for me to drive. So it won't mess me up too much because I won't be trying to use my wheel. I'll just be using the controller. Yeah, what Vindis said, hit the like button. You mad lad adding everyone. I don't see why not. I mean, I don't have a problem with adding people. I think he used the controller too. His biggest problem is the heavy understeer. Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. Number one, the game is just worse. I mean, that's gonna be reason number one, and probably the biggest reason. But number two, the cars themselves are massively different. From 2017 onwards, they changed the cars significantly in F1. And they gained a shitload of downforce and grip, which meant they were a lot faster through the corners. But obviously 2014 is a hell of a lot slower. So that'll be another reason. But I think the biggest reason as to why that's so bad is because the game itself is so bad in comparison. But anyway, thank you, Full Life. If we do end up doing it, I'll be able to 100% achievement F1 2014, even though there's some career mode ones I need to get. So it will be painful playing that game again, but at least it's another F1 game I can get every achievement on. Because currently I own on Steam every F1 game from 2010 to 2020, and I'll be getting 2021 when it comes out next month. 2010 and 2011 don't have Steam achievements. I think they ran through Xbox or Games Windows Live as it was back then. But 2012 onwards do. But the only one I've got every achievement on is 2018. Every other F1 game I don't have every achievement on. including 2020. But I have only one more achievement to get on 2020, and I should be able to do it if I actually play the game. So you're helping me out massively. I want to get every F1 game 100%ed. Yeah, we could even make a start on it tonight, full life. I'll see if I can do a shortened season as well. I don't know how the seasons and stuff work in 2014. I don't know if you can set it to be shorter rather than the full. And after you get all achievements, what do you benefit? It's just a bit of satisfaction. I've always loved achievements and trophies and stuff. I've always loved chasing them. That's why I'm doing Forza at the minute, before Horizon 5 comes out. Why are you not reading my comment or chats? Because I'm in the middle of talking. It's hard to read messages if I'm already talking about something. Do I like GTA car mods? Sure. I mean, I don't download them very often. It's usually like, if I have modded cars in my game, it's usually because they come with like a bigger mod, if that makes sense. Should get AMS 100%ed? I can't. It's not possible. Some of the achievements don't work, and even if they did, some of them require to go on the REITs or official servers, which don't exist anymore. Trust me, that AMS was a game I wanted to 100%, but I couldn't. I can't even get some of them. Like, a lot of them are single-player based in AMS, but I've read that loads of different achievements don't actually work. So I'm not going to do those single-player ones because it requires, like, doing full championships and stuff. And, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing a full single-player championship in a game where the AI are okay, but they're not amazing. That'd take me a while, kind of kitty. Thanks, Ian. The AI is the best. I do miss our what do you call it? Our IMSA races that we did in this. I miss them. I've still got the mod. We can do them one day. Again. Oh, that's fine, full life. Friday doesn't work for me because I'm not at home. But we'll be able to figure it out. We'll be able to figure out how to a day that can work. Maybe I can stream it as well. That'd be top banter. Fucking streaming F1 2014. The worst F1 game to ever exist. Yeah, we know Road Atlanta now. I wish we could go to other tracks, but other tracks, I don't know, what other tracks could we have done? Where the AI are, like, really decent. Will I stream your mod? I might, possibly Phoenix. Like I said earlier, I just don't know what the channel's gonna be like, you know, in the near future. VIR? Possibly, actually, because it is official content, so you would assume the AI would be pretty good. One track we did do, Vindis, back in the day was Interlagos. I think that worked out really well. No worries, Ian. Is there any other, like, official content tracks that might be good? Like, I think Donington was a nightmare because of... We tried Donington, but there's an issue with the cars when they hit curbs. Yeah, they did back in the day, Clamor Kitty, but a lot has changed since then. What other stuff is there? Phoenix, please don't. That's a lot of money. And save your money, man. and changed into the worst. Yeah. Not. It's not to do with mod showcases. It's just YouTube and possibly even just the internet in general. The way it works. The in terms of like what does well and what doesn't. He looks like he's flying. I could be wrong. I mean, there's no. Yeah. 354 as well. Interestingly. Yeah, he's definitely flying, that guy. He'll get banned. It's fine. Hockenheim. Oh my god. How can I forget about Hockenheim? Because I remember, like, one of the most fun things I ever did was when the Formula, what's it called? The, like, extremely modern F1 car. Is it Formula Ultimate or something like that? I remember when that came out, I did a lot of laps around that track in that car. Imola. Oh my god, Imola as well. Dude, there's a lot of tracks we could have done. Even not official content, like Monza, I guess could work. That's a part of that Patrick pack, or the pack by Patrick. Monza could work as well. I would say Spa also, but the version of Spa that's in that pack, I don't like it because there's that really weird like. It's almost like a full turn when you're going towards Eau Rouge, and I've never seen Spa with that kind of a turn. So, yeah, Kanzai, yeah, Kanzai could be one. Can you imagine though catching GTs in Sector 1 though? I mean the prototypes have a decent amount of downforce, but I don't think they have that much downforce. Yeah, it's really odd, Vindus. Kind of pisses me off. But to be fair, there's no other good versions, so it is what it is. What I was trying to do, Vindus, is I found this massive track pack. I think I've still got the link somewhere. But then, but the majority of them aren't like AMS optimized, so they don't have the real road and the textures look really strange and the shaders and stuff. But what I was trying to find is like tracks like Long Beach and Detroit and stuff, because him to go there, go to those tracks, and it'd be amazing if we could drive like a really good street circuit with that mod. But yeah, no. The AI as well are very interesting around those circuits. See you later, Clammy Kitty. Also, hello, Minecraft Gamer. You can't donate? That's fine, mate. I never expect donations, nor do I ever ask for them. Oh shit. Oh, whoops. LMP2 and DP only on those tracks? I mean, I guess, but I think I tried that and it just wasn't working out. Those tracks, basically, obviously there was the issues of shaders and not having the proper road progression thing and stuff, but the AI were bad enough anyway. Like take Long Beach for example. Do you know the hairpin that's at the end of Long Beach? They would like clip the inside wall on the way in and spin out and then block the track. Just like no, a race is not possible doing that. LRP. We should do LRP, but like with all three classes. So prototype, GTLM, and GTD. That'd be fun. Oh shit. Oh man. It's kind of boring. Well, this is a chill stream. It's not supposed to be, like, insanely action-packed. Do protect the president? I don't think I've ever played that mode. I'm not sure what it's like. Have I played that mode? I don't actually know. I would say, Vindis, as well, that we could, like, do AMS2 multi-class, forget how shit it is, and just try and play it, I guess. But, we'd both need to buy that DLC pack, I guess. The USA one, and I don't see myself doing that. As much as I would love to drive the DPI and stuff like that, I just won't. Oh, we're dropping frames. Please stop dropping frames. Thank you. 3 teams, FBI, cops, and terrorists. There's a president and a vice president. Terrorists try to kill the VIPs and cops, and the FBI try to save them. Ah, okay. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Do you like my mod GTA Vice City Deluxe and GTA 3 Deluxe? Those are really old. Vice City Deluxe is a very old mod. But if you're actually 10 years old, then, because I remember you saying that, then you would have been like, you wouldn't have been born when Vice City Deluxe came out. Unless it's some different version of it. You got the free version? Okay. How does that even work for a game on Steam? Because I know you have the proper Steam version of AMS2. Unless you've got a different version of AMS2. You have to do all hour mode first before you move on to new ones. Wait, what? I'm really confused, Jesse. Should I be confused? What the hell is this? Sure. Yeah, this looks like that it's in the correct place. Interesting. Someone's driving at, like, slow speeds. It's 69. Of course you'd find that funny, Vindis. Uh-oh, I jumped a bit too far there. All the car mods I sent and the ones I reduced. Oh, okay. I understand now. Wait, which ones did OAG send? I can't remember. I know yours is the ones you made, but the ones OAG sent, I'm a bit... I don't remember him sending car mods. Maybe he did, and I'm just forgetting. I can't remember the last time I used my wheel. So if me and Vindis ever race in the near future, I think Vindis is just going to wipe the floor with me. I don't know when I last used my wheel. I'm going to guess it was the last time I streamed Truck Simulator that I used my wheel. Ziggy time, so I'm just gonna like sacrifice this round. Let people push me off, or I'll fall when this platform goes. I love these chill streams. Looking at RD and it seems like Climax F1 and retextured some of Patrick's tracks looks really good. Can you like send me on Facebook or on Discord or something like a link to one of them? And let me have a look. I'd love that from you. Thanks, Ian. I love these chill streams, to be honest. They're just like... I don't know, they're my favourite kind of streams. Because I can just sort of kick back and talk to people. I suppose you could make any stream into a chill stream, but the ones where I'm kind of just sat around... It's like I said yesterday with the chit chat stream, I just love doing it. I just love interacting with people. Especially because when I'm at home, apart from playing Forza and trying to get all the achievements in it, I don't actually have a lot to do. So being able to just chill and talk to people is like really good for me. Plus, I really don't have many friends. Like, I have friends, but either it's rare that I talk to them, or I do talk to them. Like, there's one particular friend, well, two, a couple, a few, that I talk to very consistently, almost daily, if not daily. But then there's some that have, like, not vanished off the face of the earth, but I don't hear much from them. Thanks, Phoenix. I think what I'm going to do then, when I've like finished every achievement that I can get in Forza right now, because some of them will take 4 weeks, because it involves doing every seasonal challenge for the entirety of a festival playlist, which spans over 4 weeks. Once I've got all the achievements I can get, I might go onto F1 2014, get the single player achievement, and then when Full Life is ready, we could do the co-op season and get that one. That'd be nice. Thanks, OEG. Cheers, Ian. I mean, I'm just me. Like, I never differentiate from me. Which for some people is, like, really good for most people, but sometimes it's kind of bad, especially when I'm, like, really pissed off about something. You guys, you know what I'm like when it comes to ranting or raging or whatever. But of course, you have a lot of YouTubers that are just, like, happy regardless, and it's sometimes feels really forced. I don't like doing that. How is my fiance? Yeah, she's doing good. She's been working today, so she's probably quite tired. I have mentioned that I'm streaming to her, so maybe she can pop in later on into the chat. But I don't know what she's doing right now, so... How does she look? She's been on a stream before, if that helps. But I don't know which stream. I can't remember. It's one of my truck simulator streams. She looks like this. Uh-oh. Bam. Bam. Yeah, it was a while ago. I don't know when it was. I think it was like at the end of last year. Like maybe it was in one of the New Year's streams or something. 11 likes? Nice. I like that. Thanks guys for liking the stream. It must have been like either somewhere around Christmas or the New Year stream or something. I don't know. It's around that time. Please do protect the president now. I will do soon. We'll give it a go. I feel like we'd need more people though, so we can work as a team properly. So I feel like people that play modes like that have like a team going. Like, obviously there's teams in Protect the President. There's 3 teams, apparently. But, I mean, like, people on Discord and stuff, like, talking to each other, like, trying to get them. I don't know. I think you know what I mean. People randomly hop on. I mean, for the most part, probably. Trying to reinstall SAMP to join. Yeah, get in here, Jesse. Hey, X99, aka DeFil, hello. Yeah, I did a stream yesterday, just sort of a chit-chat one. It was supposed to be a Forza stream, but then my PC was just like, nope. You ain't streaming Forza. Barcelona, best track ever. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Well, no, tell a lie. I hate it when I'm driving anything that's not an F1 car. You drive an F1 car at Barcelona, it's really fun. But anything else, I can just never drive the track properly. Didn't we once do like a competition race in ACC around Barcelona and I sucked ass? Like everyone, I think I qualified pretty well, but then in the race, everyone was just overtaking me left, right, and centre. I just really can't drive that track unless I'm in an F1 car. It just feels like F1 cars are the only thing that makes sense around that track to me for some reason. Maybe it's because I've played F1 games for years. I've never done a league race around Barcelona. I don't think. See you later, Full Life. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we can do F1 2014 co-op soon. Guessing it didn't work out because Forza hates streaming. You nailed it. I tried a couple of different settings. I couldn't get it to work. I know I've streamed Forza before though, and I swear it was fine. But this time around, no. We probably did. We've been everywhere. We certainly have. I don't think there's a track in the world that we haven't driven together. Maybe Nordschleifer is one of them. Of course, I've done shitloads of laps around there, but I don't think we've driven it together. Yay, Ian. That should be fun. I'm gonna have to like... I need to install F1 2014 now. I want to get all achievements on it. But then there's so many other games as well, though. There's 2012, 13, assuming we do 14. So 14 will be done. 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20. I'll do 20 first, though, I think. Because 20, I just need to... 2020, sorry. You need to complete 50 online races. That's the only achievement I've got left. I think I'm on, like, 27 or 28. So it'd be a case of me, like, jumping on the ranked mode and just doing some races every day. Or I could do that method where you can do online races by yourself, but they take a while to set up. So I would rather like cope with public multiplayer than do that. Because public multiplayer in racing games in general is just awful. Then 2021 when it comes out, yeah. I wonder how many achievements 2021's going to have, because there's a lot of new features and game modes in that game that are coming. So there might be a lot of achievements to get. But it should be fine. If you download my mod, go to the hotel and steal the Oceanic, it's just the fastest car in the game. Why is that the fastest car in the game? They are adding a new story-based mode? They are. They certainly are. They tried it in 2019, where you start in Formula 2. There was like a mini storyline behind it before you moved to F1 in the career mode. But it didn't last very long. But apparently, from what I've heard, this storyline, or story mode, is 6 hours worth of gameplay. Or something like that. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a lot, considering it's like a story mode in a sports game. Because then you've still got the other modes, like the one they introduced in 2020, My Team, where you own your own team and you obviously progressively get faster. And My Team is more detailed. Also, you have the driver career mode, where you can drive for a regular team. And then I'm assuming Championship mode is still there as well, where there's the custom championships. I mean, 2021 is going to be a packed F1 game. And I just love the sound of it. The one thing I don't love the sound of, though, is how much it's going to cost. Because if I pre-order it, I need to pay, like, I think it's 50-something pounds, which I've paid every year since probably, like, 2012. But, yeah. It's going to be an amazing game. Still didn't complete 10 penny stories. How can I complete something that's completely broken? I used completely a lot of times there. Might be a while before I pick it up. Yeah, that's fair enough. I want it at launch. I always do. I always do with F1 games. I think what I'll do is the same as I did in 2020. Like, get the game, but do every online-based achievement first. Or most of them, at least. And then start playing the single-player modes. That's what I did for 2020. I got the ranked online achievements done first. Like, getting... I think in 2020 it was as simple as just getting a rank, which means completing a certain amount of races. How long is the stream? I don't really know, to be honest, until I was about to say until I get bored. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. I think Studio 397's WEC will be good or broken as well. What do you mean Studio 397's WEC? What do you mean by that? Have I missed something? I mean, I know they've got the cars, right? But... yeah, am I missing something? Is he glitched in the thing? What the hell? How did he do that? Wish UIF was like 2012 again, to be honest. Yeah, same here. I remember UIF when they still have the same player cap of 1,000. I think that might be the highest they can actually go. But I remember back in the day, UIF used to be absolutely full. Like, every slot was taken out of the 1,000. They're going to do a wet game and a NASCAR game now when Motorsport Games bought them. Holy shit, that sounds good. I mean, if R-Factor 2 is anything to go by, then they're going to have a big problem. I mean, they've tried fixing endurance races for years now with R-Factor 2 and they still haven't managed it. But, I don't know. I'll have some hope for them, I guess. I hope they can do it. Hey, Ryan. Nice to see you, buddy. Oh, shit. It's been dropped to 500, but I agree with bringing it back to 1,000 when, like, 950... Oh, yeah. There was times when they had the 1,000 player cap, and I was, like, trying to join the server, and I couldn't, because it was full. Like, it was crazy back then. You got to give props to the game as well, though, and the SAMP mod in general, because it never really faltered with that. It actually kept running really well. Like, you would think if you put 1,000 people into the same server, a shitload of glitches and horrible, messy stuff could happen, but it just didn't. Yeah, exactly, X99. Even though SAMP's a mod and GTA Online is official. Yeah, I haven't played R-Factor 2 in a very long time. In a very long time. Probably the last time I did a league race. Or maybe it was the M1 24 Hours of Le Mans was the last time I played it. When I was driving with Rookie Monsters. I think that genuinely was the last time I played the game. We won that race. So I'm technically a 24 Hours of Le Mans winner, which I'm really happy about. But there was a lot of issues during that race. Yeah, Riley, I remember that as well. Yeah, truthfully, I didn't play ACC enough, but when I did, doing like competition races with Vindis, it was amazing. And I know it's even better since I last played it. I'm too casual these days, though. The game I've played the most recently is Horizon 4. So I'm way too casual to be sim racing. Plus, I don't really have the time for it, especially like league racing and stuff. I don't have the time to practice or the motivation. San Andreas Rainbow Mines got an update? Really? Is it like bug fixes and stuff, or is like or is there like new stuff in the mod? Hey, I've said. Yeah, sounds good, Ryan. I do watch sim racing content though. I watch a lot of it on YouTube, but I just don't. Yeah. What is my favourite and least favourite track on F1 2020? Favourite probably Singapore, even though it abuses the tyres. Like you can overheat them so quickly in that game, and probably just in general, no matter what game it is. My least favourite probably Vietnam, probably because it's like the first game to ever have that track properly, and because it's a new track to me, it was just really difficult to drive. Whereas every other track has been on the F1 calendar for a good few years now, so I kind of know how to drive them. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. I'm going to have the same problem with 2021 though, because it's going to have Jeddah, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix circuit, which is another track I'll have to get used to. I mean, if I played F1 2020 a lot more than I actually did, then I would probably be used to it and be okay. But, yeah. New additions in the mod. CJ will now be any random NPC. Also, all NPCs are random along with languages randomized in Sky and Flooring. Sounds interesting. Don't have the motivation to practice like crazy like I used to ages ago and prefer treating it as fun now. That's fair enough, Ryan. I mean, I tried to do that once, but I'm way too competitive for it. It's even now, though, I'm trying to get every achievement in Forza. And one of them is to play the Eliminator 50 times, but at the same time, I'm also getting an achievement where you get 100 car drops in total. And I'm chasing those two. So I'm not really, like, purposely going head-to-head with anyone to eliminate them. I'm just kind of playing the game. But then someone will come along and challenge me to a head-to-head and you can't say no. So when they do challenge me and I lose, it pisses me off. Even though I really don't need to win, I just need to play X amount of games and get X amount of car drops in total. I'm just too competitive to treat anything, like, as simply fun. There's a rare occasion I can. But otherwise, it's just so difficult for me to do. That's why there's a lot of games that I don't play anymore. You found it, Jesse? Yeah, X99. I've been watching Dark Viper play Twitch Votes Chaos. It looks amazing. It probably is the best Chaos mod I've ever seen for a GTA game. My favourite effects, though, is when they spawn Jesus. The grief of Jesus. And then there's the extreme grief of Jesus who's on a oppressor. Although you pretty much die on the spot if that happens. There's a few of them, though, that are amazing. No worries, Jesse. See you in game. Yeah, that's true, X99. There's a lot that they've done with that mod so far, and it's still in development as far as I'm aware. I will know it's you. Is it? You'll be JRG, I think your name will be. If not, it's going to be GSI guy. We'll see which one it is. They seem to be introducing quite a few new tracks these days with Saudi, Miami, and New Russian. Crack. Yeah, they are, but the tracks they're introducing are gradually getting worse. It kind of sucks. Worse in the sense that the racing is worse. Like, there's less overtaking and stuff. But I don't know, they seem to be going towards street circuits, mostly. I see you. It's GSI guy. I knew it'd be something like that. It would either be JRG or GSI guy. I know you too well. There you are. Do I already have you in my group? What's your... I think it's 253, right? Oh, you're not registered. RIP. Play GTA 5? Maybe one day. Of course you're Macca. You've joined the Macca crew. Will Formula W be in F1 2020... I guess you mean 2021? Formula W? Do you mean the female series? W series? Or are you, like, joking about something? The answer, no matter what you mean by that, Vindis, the answer is still no. Well, the W Series is just Formula 3 cars, right? I mean, 2021 will have classic cars, um, obviously 2021 cars, and 2021 F2 cars. So to say it's an F1 game that's focused on one thing, it actually has quite a bit of variety in terms of cars. I mean, they're all Formula cars, I guess, but have quite a bit of variety. I think Codemasters said as well that there's a few tracks that are not going to release at launch, but they are releasing them for 2021. Think tracks like Imola, Portimao, and there's one more that I'm not thinking of because they made it onto the calendar. Oh, Jeddah, that's it. It's the Saudi Arabian track. I think they said it's not ready yet, which, to be fair, is understandable. We haven't actually seen the correct layout and stuff. There's a virtual version for Assetto Corsa, like a modded version. Yeah, one thing that's a shame, but I kind of understand it at the same time, is Codemasters aren't updating the tracks. Like, for example, Australia, because it's having some layout changes. Same with Abu Dhabi. They're not updating those tracks to suit that. But it also makes sense because we haven't physically seen those tracks with the layout changes. So they can't really make anything if they can't see what it actually looks like. But I don't mind that, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to be one of those people that are just really salty about it. I've seen some really salty people regarding that. Play something else. I'm chilling though. I like this. My phone is going off left, right, and centre. What the fuck is going on? Can we not? Oh, it's Discord. It's because I don't have Discord open on my PC, so they're all coming through my phone. Check out your meme in Discord. I'm scared. They'll probably be changed 2022. Yeah, probably. I don't mind though. Well, every year, Vindis, they get better, and apparently 2021, as much from what people have said, the YouTubers that have early access to it, they've said it's not like night and day difference to 2020, but it's definitely a step up from 2020, and that seems to be the case every year, which I don't mind, to be honest. They feel amazing. Maybe not fully simulated, right? But when you actually drive them, they're so enjoyable to drive. Especially if you run no assists and you get it right. They're so enjoyable. Yeah, but the difference between the F1 games and AMS2 is that F1 games are actually good. Do I have 3 PCs? No, I only have one. I technically have a laptop, but I never use it because it's fucked. I've done Windows resets and everything on it, and it just does not run anything at all. Like Vindis, if you had F1 2020, I guess these days probably no point getting it. I'd say get 2021. If you had that, you would love it, I reckon. I mean, I know you're not a massive fan of open wheelers or cars with a lot of downforce in general, but you would really enjoy playing it. Especially because the AI are amazing. They are industry leading, I'd say. They're pretty much human like in F1 2020. And 2021, apparently, there's even more improvements to it. So I can't wait. Jesse's lagging out, I think. Well, in F1 2021, because in real life they slowed the cars down a little bit, I mean, that'll help, right? They're on average like 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap slower than the F1 2020 cars. So that'll help, right? have they changed much for my team this year? There's a lot more settings in my team and a few like extra things. Like there's a lot of sliders you can set up in my team now for 2021. Like how quickly you get money, like you can slow it down, you can have it on a standard pace, or you can have it increase quite fast. And then there's other things like you get randomly, your team will say, oh, we need this, or we're burnt out, can you do this, put us on a break or whatever, and obviously you make the decisions. Kind of like Football Manager, I guess, if you ever played that. And possibly FIFA as well might have stuff like that. It's just a lot more detailed, it looks. Which is good for me. You can even, I'd say the best update they've made to F1 2021, by the sounds of it, is that you will actually have random mechanical failures. So you could randomly DNF from a race. Let's say if your turbo breaks or your gearbox breaks. I mean, they kind of had that in previous games. But it's more you had those if you left parts on your car too long. So, like, if your gearbox was really worn out because of you've done loads of races on it, then you start missing gears and stuff. But now there's the introduction of, like, random. So I guess randomly in a race, let's say, for example, you could just randomly get stuck in 6th gear. And maybe it'll fix itself, or you have to put up with it for the rest of the race, or something like that. But it just sounds so interesting. It sounds like the best single-player F1 game they've ever made. Lotto racing? I'd guess kind of, but it makes the experience a bit more realistic, doesn't it? Because in the previous F1 games, they obviously had like engine wear and gearbox wear and stuff like that, but unless you were never changing your parts around, you wouldn't ever DNF unless you crashed. Which even then, if you crashed, you could use a flashback or restart the whole race. So it's like, it's just a really good like feature because it gives you more of an authentic experience. Debris on track, they've had that for a few games, and if you hit them, it can give you a puncture. That's been the case for the last couple of games. It's cool, to be honest. It's something every game is missing apart from the F1 games. I don't think I've ever had a random puncture, though, from hitting debris. I think I've been pretty lucky with that. Or I've just never hit debris. One of those things. Nice glitch, by the way. I wish they would fix this fucking mode. I was the last one standing by far, and I didn't win. Like, what the fuck is that? I have noticed recently, guys, and you'll what do I do for a living? Nothing. At the moment. But I've noticed recently, guys, you guys will probably, like, be happy about this as well. Happy for me, should I say. That my passion for gaming is slowly creeping back. I'm starting to really enjoy playing games again. Of course, we've talked about it before where I said it was like dying off and I wasn't really playing anything, but now I feel like I'm enjoying it a lot more. I think Forza's done that to me, you know, trying to get all the achievements, but at the same time, the game is just so enjoyable. I think what it is you just got to play the games that you really, really enjoy. I know that sounds like common sense, right? But I guess you could play games where where it's like it can be enjoyable, but there's a lot of shit that can happen that'll make the game shit. But yeah, it's the same for me than this. It's more been going for me though in the last sort of I'd say few months. if not longer. But it's definitely coming back to me. I'm definitely like sitting down playing games more often, and I'm really enjoying it. Rather than just like sitting around the house doing nothing. Bam. Yeah, it'll happen one day, Riley. I just don't know when. Just don't know when I'm going to be doing stuff like that. Oh, Jesse's back. Unless he never left. Yeah, I get what you mean, Vindis. I think with me, a lot of my like struggles that I've had with like mental health and stress and stuff like that has been because I'm sat around doing nothing. And when you sit around doing nothing, your mind can just do whatever it wants, and a lot of the time it's things that you don't want it to do. So the fact that I'm actually sitting and playing a game and stuff like that, I'm doing that a lot more often, is really, really helping. I just need to keep it up. If I ever feel stressed or bored or whatever, I just need to say fuck it and load a game up and play it. Because a lot of the times I'll be like sat around bored, but then I'll do nothing about it. And when I don't do anything about it is when mental health just fucking goes to shit. Because when you're bored and you're not doing anything about it, your mind can just do whatever it wants. And like I said, usually it's something you don't want it to do. Is it just me that never gets bored of Fall, by the way? I know some people have said it's boring and like not a lot is happening, but I just never get bored of this game mode. I think it's because of how relaxed it is, but at the same time you can try and win. Hey Leash, how you doing? I saw somewhere, I think Tekken 7 is in a Humble Bundle at the minute for pretty cheap. I've seen it somewhere where you can get it for really, really cheap. I know you wanted me to play it. Or play it with you. Where did I see how cheap it was? I think it is in a bundle. So I remember seeing it, and I think I was speaking to Aleishia at the time, and I was like, and I said like, oh, Vindis really wants me to play this. How long am I streaming for? Uh, Probably half an hour if I had to guess. Half an hour longer. Why, is everything okay? Oh shit, don't fall. Get Tekken 7. I'll try and find where I saw it that it was really cheap. I feel like it's in a Humble Bundle. If anyone's not doing anything, go on Humble Bundle and see if it's there. So that's where I feel like I've seen it. It's in a bundle somewhere. Yeah, I think half an hour. I think I'll be finishing at 8. Yeah, but she's not married yet though. So it wouldn't be Mrs. yet. Okay, bye. What can I say? I can just press F a lot faster than everyone else can. Yeet. He's going to push me off, isn't he? Let's get him. I don't know which it would be. I always get confused by if it should be Miss or Ms. or... I just know Mrs. is a married woman. I always get confused which one it is, though. And it's also one of those things I can't be bothered Googling. It's not something that comes to mind very often. Just find out deleting Sims corrupt the Sims 2. I swear you've told me on so many different occasions about that game being corrupted. Oh, I've got smoke in my eye. There we go. I have made a mess of this mousepad, by the way. Ah, fair enough, Riley. Yeah, I always get confused. I think, I don't know, the eye smoker. Vindis knows what I'm talking about. Getting smoke in your eye. Happens to me all the time. It's really painful, but only lasts a few seconds. Change to a girl skin? How do you even do that? Do you do... Oh. Slash skin? I did do that, didn't I? It said unknown command. Oh, I'm not in free roam. Can't I just be Maka? Maka, like... Maka is me. If I was in GTA San Andreas. Almost. He's from the wrong place, but... He's pretty much me. Yum. Oh. Tried making it on that little platform. There's no way I would have made that and not fallen off. Because of what happens when you land when falling in San Andreas. Your character just moves forward. Boom. Oh. I was not paying attention, Jesus Christ. 85% on off on Steam at the minute, $5.99. Maybe that's where I saw how cheap it was. Hey Phoenix. How long is the Steam sale? How long does it last? Let's see. July 8th. Welcome back, X99. It literally lasts until the day I get paid. That's bad. Do I want to know more about your new mod? I'll check it out. You've sent me a link to it, so I'll check it out myself. Yeah, I've seen that you sent a message in there. I just haven't had the time to check it out yet. Oh shit. Nope. Really, Riley? It's okay though, because on the 19th, I think masks won't be required anymore. Pretty sure that's what they're doing, along with everything else. It's kind of complicated to download. I've been modding GTA games for years. I'm sure I'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. But please be patient with me if I don't check it out like instantly, because I am quite busy. Usually. Like for the next couple of days, I'm not even going to be at home, so I won't be able to do anything. Yeah, exactly. X99. I find it so weird that you're X99 now. You're not even X99, you're double X9. I don't know why I keep calling you X99. I just want to call you DeFil because that's that's what we know you as. Game crashed? Oh, rip. I mean, I've dealt with all kinds of different GTA mods. Like script mods, texture mods, car mods, map mods, etc. Like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to installing mods for GTA games. If it was a GTA 5 mod, fair enough, because I've never modded GTA 5 before. But I'm pretty sure it's the same as modding GTA 4, I believe. Like, you use something like Spark, or... Is it Spark? Like those tools that you used to use to mod GTA 4? I don't know where Spark comes from, but... Yeah. But even then, there'll be instructions, so I'll be able to pick it up easy. Do I know GTA Ultimate? I feel like I've not heard of it. Vice City Ultimate, no. I googled it yesterday, but I found like so many different results. I've heard of that channel, Riley, but I don't think I've ever watched any videos on it. They keep popping up in my suggested every so often. Oh shit. Defo worth a check out. I'll check it out. Alcohol-free beer looks like paste. I never understood alcohol-free beer. Because, I mean, I'm speaking for myself here, but I think I'm speaking for a lot of other people in general, right? Nobody drinks beer for the taste. You drink it because it makes you drunk. So what is the point of alcohol-free beer? Like, wouldn't you just find a different alcoholic drink or non-alcoholic drink, should I say? Like, let's say you're at a pub, you drink Coke or Pepsi or something, if you don't want alcohol. I mean, I get that if it tastes like beer, it makes you feel like you're having a drink, but you're not because there's no alcohol. But at the same time, I just often think no one drinks like beer because of the taste. I mean, yeah, it's cheap, right? But, wouldn't you just buy something like Coke or Pepsi? Vindis, I actually do that though. Whenever I'm at the pub and I have like pints of lager and stuff like that, I always get these days anyway, I get a glass of water as well. Or if not, I'll get like a pint of lager, drink that pint, and then my next order is a pint of water. I've been doing that a lot recently, but it's really good because I don't get absolutely shit-faced by doing that. Because I'm keeping myself hydrated, so it's like sort of helping with the alcohol and stuff. Yeah, same. Just gotta play some Pro Street. I haven't played Pro Street for years. I would love to play it again. You are that 1% that drinks for the taste. That's fine, I guess. I mean, there's some lagers slash beers that are nice, but um, the majority of them, I wouldn't. If I was like not drinking alcohol, I would just have like Coke or maybe a like juice with soda water or something. Your parents raised you alcohol free. Fair enough. I buy a pint of dark fruit then after a Coke when I'm at my local. That's a good idea, Riley. Which clock is it in England? What do you mean? I mean, it's 7:40 right now, PM, if that helps. If that were your question. He's gonna punch me, isn't he? Or not? I mean, that question could have meant one of two things. It could have either meant, like, what time is it? Or it could have mean, do you guys use 12 or 24-hour clocks? Because I know, for example, the US don't use 24-hour clocks. Is that drunk friend me by any chance, DeFil? I've done that before, definitely. Yeah, agreed, Vindus. I've suppose it depends where you're raised, what you've become used to, and what you've learned. Of course, the UK's always used a 24-hour clock, so I'm just used to that. Fuck's sake, Phil. Getting your first tattoo this week? Exciting. What are you having? I definitely want more, but they're pretty expensive. Also, the metric system. I always forget which one the UK uses. I just know it's miles per hour and degrees Celsius and stuff like that. I always mix up the names of them. Sounds good, Riley? Yeah, sounds good, Riley. Get it done. I love having tattoos. But I wish I had more. But like I said, it's pretty expensive. Even for a small tattoo, it's pretty pricey. Guess it depends where you go, but with a tattoo, you want to go somewhere that's like reliable and has good reviews, so it doesn't look like shit, pretty much. Because it's on your body forever, unless you obviously cover them or have like removal surgery or something. Does it hurt? I mean, yeah, but it's like a how can I explain this? It's like a pain that you quickly get used to. So then you're no longer in pain. You kind of like just sat there and the feeling doesn't change, but you get so used to it that it doesn't. It's not like the feeling of it hurts. It's more. I don't know how to describe it. I love the feeling though, to be honest. I don't know if that makes me sound really weird, but I do actually love how it feels. I think where it hurts the most is when it's done and it begins healing. But the pretty much, Riley, pretty much. Um, but all I can say is when it's healing, of course, use like antiseptic cream quite a lot so it doesn't get infected or have it covered up or something. Um, and don't scratch it because it will feel really itchy. But don't scratch it because you will scratch the tattoo off while it's healing. But once it's completely healed and all of the old skin is off and the excess skin and stuff like that, and it's just literally like flush with your wherever you're having it, like mine is, because mine's really old. Obviously, then you can scratch it because you won't scratch it off. But let it heal completely before you even begin to scratch it. They will advise you anyway. Like, if you had any questions for them, they'll be able to answer you. But I think there's another rule where you can't shower or bath for a couple of days after you've just had one, because that could ruin it or something like that. You're like 13, how can it be really old? Well, it's like 2 years old, I think, or 3 years old, my tattoo. I'm 23, I'm not 13. I'm an old boy. Apart from you, Vindis, I think I'm the oldest one in this stream. I think. I'm making a dangerous assumption, but I think I actually am. I know Riley's younger than me. I think DeFil's younger than me. Phoenix is 21, so he's younger. So yeah, I think I'm, apart from Vindis, the oldest in this stream. But it's happened so many times. You know, when I'm like with Aleishia and we meet up with Alicia's friends or whatever, it's happened a lot where I'm like the oldest at the table if we're like in a pub or whatever. Which is ridiculous because I'm only 23, but it happens more than you think. It does. It's so weird. I think it's because I'm a few years older than Aleishia. Like, Alicia's 20 and I'm 23. So you would expect her friends to be like the same age as her, if not slightly older, but not as old as me. Hey, Popeye. No, I didn't. I didn't actually watch the match yesterday. I was streaming. I was doing a chit chat stream. But people that were in yesterday's stream will know what I'm talking about. But yesterday, when England scored their first goal, I heard my mum from downstairs like screaming, "Yes!" And I was saying like out loud on the stream, I'm like, England must have scored or something. And then I heard my neighbours as well. And then I got the score on my other screen on Google, and it said 1-0 to England. I was like, no fucking way is this happening. And then when they scored the second one, I only heard my neighbours this time, like through the window, and apparently you guys heard them as well. And I was like, I can hear my neighbours shouting and screaming. Have they scored again? And then, sure enough, they did. It's really, it's really strange. Healing cried. I know. I mean, at least it was. Wasn't it 2-1 with you guys? So at least it wasn't like you got spanked. I guess it must have been a pretty close game. It's all right, Vindis. We'll eliminate Ukraine for you from the Euros. We'll do it. We will avenge our Swedish friends. I hope, anyway. If we can beat Germany, surely we can beat Ukraine. It got loud. It did. It did. I wasn't wearing headphones either, so it was like clear as day to me. Like hearing my neighbours. I had my headphones like round my neck. But it does. It's football in England is such a major thing, especially when it's like international competitions. Did I win? I can't see it. Oh, is there? I would like one more win before the end of the stream, at the very least. Some. Oh, I glitched myself over here. What the hell? Cool. 30 seconds to go. That is painful. At least if you went to penalties, it would have been a bit of a much fairer game. Not fairer, you know what I mean? Like, you would have had a better chance. Cheater. I don't know how I did that. I think I, like, jumped as I was falling or something, and it, like, bounced me really far. You can blame San Andreas' physics engine, I guess. I mean, it's a 2004 game. Of course it's going to be pretty clunky. Yeah, if you're down to 10 men, you really wanted it to go to penalties. This might sound like a really stupid question, but how often is the Euros? Because I know World Cup's like every 4 years. Is Euros also every 4 years, but it's like 2 years after the World Cup? Am I right in saying that? Wait, it's not even been 2 years though, is it? Every 4 years normally? So it's like, let's say the World Cup is in, I don't know, 2022, for example. The next World Cup would be 2026, but the next Euros would be 2024. I'm guessing that's how that works. Hey, demonstrator. Demonstrator. I don't know how you say your name. Guessing demonstrator. I probably got it right the first time. Ah, fair enough, Ian. I'd assume that's how that works. Boom. Right, we'll play. So what we got? We got 9 minutes of the stream remaining. Who got blocked? No one? I don't think anyone's been blocked in this stream. Everyone's been pretty well behaved. Got obliterated and it's been hella entertaining. Oh. Yeah, you did actually. Rip. Well, even Phoenix didn't get blocked. You're blocked if you watch Love Island. I like it. I like it, Riley. But you can't ban people because they watch it. Hey. Get that full score. 1,117. You can definitely tell that that's the game mode I play the most. Bam. 78. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That was awful. I wasn't looking. I'm 23. I think I'll have one more cigarette with you guys before I wrap up. I don't know how many I've had since I've been streaming. I think 2 or 3. I think I had one, like, right at the start. And then I've had 2 since. You smoke too much? Yeah, probably do. How many do I smoke a day? I don't know. It depends. Some days, like, I don't smoke much at all, but then others I, like, smoke like a chimney. So... 23. Yes. I forgot about that. That should be a meme, to be honest. It already is, isn't it? I thought we made it a meme. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. It's so hard to, like, focus when you're reading chat. You can't see that the platform underneath you is falling. No worries, Ian. I mean, I'm wrapping up the stream in like 5 minutes. Anyway. Meow. I mean, it's not your smartest move to admit that in a public YouTube chat. Much planned for the rest of the night? I'll probably go and have a bit of food in a minute. I mean, I've had some dinner, but I want more. I'm getting hungry again. Other than that, I might go on Forza. I'll also install F1 2014 now that I've got someone to do the co-op mode with me to get the achievement. So I might do some single player stuff. I don't know. I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I'll either be playing games, watching YouTube, listening to music, or eating. Or all of the above. It's going to be really painful playing F1 2014, though. It is such a bad game. Like, it's not even bad when you compare it to the F1 games these days. It's bad if you compare it to F1 2013, the game before it. What's up, Jumsty? I mean, you've come at a really bad time, so I'm about to wrap up. But, yeah, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, it always happens to you, doesn't it, Jumsty? Always happens. All I can say is I'm sorry, but I don't really know how to, yeah. No cops allowed. I'll make this my last game, and then I'll wrap up. Oh, fair enough, Jumsty. Maybe put notifications on for me or something. Like the bell icon. Maybe that'll help, I don't know. I don't know how reliable they are, though. I've got some for some channels that I watch, and it seems to work, but I don't know. Here's YouTube, after all. They're not overly reliable with, like, sub boxes and stuff. You don't check notifications? Fair enough. I mean, usually when I get one from YouTube telling me that a certain channel's uploaded, I either ignore it or... Depends what channel it is, I guess. There's certain channels that I just click on straight away because I just love their content that much, but then there's others where I'm like, oh, I'll watch that later, maybe. And then the notification just stays in my notification bar until I watch. Or I swipe them away, I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway. That's going to be it for today, guys. So, if you did... There. Try that again. If you did enjoy the stream, please hit the like button, get subscribed, all that stuff. Big shout out to my members, as usual. I keep forgetting the hotkeys, so I'll just do this. OAG X9... No, XX9. aka DeFil. This has not been updated for a long time, so I'm going to have to update it. Emma, Full Life, and Aleishia. There is some other names there, like Ian and Jesse and stuff, but like I said, it's not been updated for a while. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening, and I should be back. I'll either be back Saturday or Sunday for the next stream. But take care, guys. Have a good couple of days, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys.